Hi there, I'm Philip Greer and welcome to my channel. Have you been used to using Canva a lot and having a little difficult of a time making words appear and disappear? It's not easy sometimes. But the new text feature now has an update that makes it with the touch of a button. It's a lot easier. And now you're going to learn how to use that new feature. Here we go.
Here we are inside of Canva, and what I'm about to show you is how you can make the text appear and disappear. There's a lot of different things that you can do with the text feature. Um, and there are also parts where you're a little limited to. I'll cover that in another video, but I will mention it in here. Now, to begin with, I'm already clicked in. Um, as you can see, I'm here at the add text button. Now, I'm going to click on this. And as you can see, it appears right there. Now, I'm going to go back up here to the undo button and take that away a minute. I'm going to scroll down here and let you see. I've went over this in a few other videos, how you can, you got to dress a thumbnail up. So that's basically what you're doing in this video. But you're learning how to line everything up. Now, first of all, I'm just going to demonstrate it with plain text. Okay, I put the button in here. When I said button, I should have said mouse. Okay, I'm going to left click right in here. Now, this makes it easier on me. I like to go ahead and increase the font size to make that to where I can see what I'm doing. Now, I usually backspace and I come right to here. And let's just say I like test, which I don't, but it's something to go by. And then I delete that part. Now, I'm going to come down here and hover my mouse. When I say hover, I'm just moving my mouse over this. And I'm going to move it right up to here. Now, I'm going to come right here outside, left click, okay. Anytime you go in and out of the bar, you see the little purple line. Now, here's where a little bit of the magic comes in. As you can see, here is this pole. Now, if you come down in here, you see where I'm moving my mouse to the end. I can make that come back in this way. And I can make it go back out to normal. But let's say that, for instance, I wanted to start my video and then I want to come and start the words in right in here. Now, let me go back up here and click back a minute. Okay. Now, I was just showing you what you can do right there, what you can do with it. Now we're actually going to do this as if we're doing it for real. Okay. I want to make this appear at a certain time period. So I'm going to come in here and say 1.7 seconds. And let's say we had a video going right here. Only thing you would do is move it to there. And you see where this thing came to. Now, I'm going to back up now. That is exactly how you would do that. Now, I'm going to back it up now, and I'm going to go in here to uploads, where I've already got some pictures in here of myself. Now, this is one of my recent projects I just finished up, and I learned a lesson. I should have said something like, do this before you do this to drink away your UTIs, just to get you to open it up, because after all, that's the thumbnail. Now, I'm going to left click right here. Now, I'm going to come right in here. You see where I'm at. Now, I'm going to click text. Now, I've added text right here to it. Now, what I want to do, let me get rid of that one first. Now, I want to come in. Let me show you what I'm doing now. I'm coming up here. I'm left click and hold it and come out is you want to come in right here. Now, what I'm doing is a demonstration. There's not a video here talking. Now, let's do this. Let's make it even interesting right here. I'm just going to go ahead and left click right here. Hold on a second. I'm going to make this even more interesting. I'm going to make it very interesting here. Here's one where I'm talking. Now you're going to hear me talk.
I hope you've enjoyed this video on creating thumbnails. If you have, I'd appreciate a subscribe and like. Go for it. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next video. Bye-bye.
That was cute, wasn't it? Okay. Now I'm going to actually show it to you for real. Now we come back right over here to the what I call the main menu, and I'm going to click on text. And we're going to make this a little bit fancy. I'm going to use one of my ones that I like. Now notice I left click and I left click one more time, and that puts me inside. See this little blinking purple line? Okay, take the backspace key and get rid of that. Then come right there, it takes care of that. I come back in here and left click and then left click again. And you got a little blinking purple line. Now what I want to do, say, I like tea. Okay. Now, while we're in here, left click and hold it down. Come over here and let's change that to say a light blue. And let's shrink it down. Way on down. Way on down. Okay. Now we'll go right here, left click. Left click. I come back here, left click. Now I'm going to move that down a little bit. Now, here's what I want to do. You notice it says right here in the purple, I'm going to move my window right here up out of the way where you can see this. See this purple part right here? This is the first one. Now, when you add on a second one, they start going on top of each other, up and up and up. So this is the first one. The next one will be right here. Now, notice that I like tea is right here. All right, if you want to move that, let's say, for instance, you're listening to it, and we start it right here. I hope you've enjoyed this video on creating thumbnails. Now, let me back up, and let's pretend that where we wanted to put it in, let me back it up right here, 2.5. Let's pretend that we were listening, and I was saying something, and the right time was at 2.5. Now you see 2.5, left and hold it. It says 2.5 seconds. So when you come down here to the line, you come on over here and you see it coming down and you get right there. I know that thing says 14.0, but it's on a different scale. But it's where you wanted to have it at. Now, left click. Now, come back over here, left click and hold it. Now notice where the purple line's at right here, the purple bar. It's already over there. Now listen to it.
I hope you've enjoyed this video on creating
See?
thumbnails.
You see now it comes in. Now, let's say that, for instance, you decided that you wanted to even come down here. You can move it in down here. You can. It's up to you. The whole point of this is that whenever you see that you want to line something up, you've got to remember moving it back and forth. In other words, you find out where you want to be, you see how many seconds it is, you know where it's at, and then you move this on over to it. And then you bring the post back over. Now watch. It will not come back on till right here. I
appreciate a subscribe and like. Go for it.
Right there.
Otherwise,
that's how you do it. And let's say, for instance, you wanted to end it early. Now it would go off right here and you'll see it. Just listen to the video.
I'd appreciate a subscribe and like. Go for it. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next video.
You see how it went away? Then that's all there is to it. You're simply moving this bar back and forth. Now, I'm going to be real quick right here and sum this all up, and I'm going to do one more. Now, this time, I'll just do a plain text. You see this? Okay. Now, what I'm going to do, I'm going to really shrink that all down. Okay. I'm going to shrink it down a little bit more. And I'm just going to leave it like it is and put it right down here. Now notice, I'm going to take my hand off it, my finger. No. Notice that I put it right down here because I've not changed anything. And it's right here. Now, again, you want to find out where you want to put it at. So left hand here, move it down. You've listened to it. You've determined where you want to put it at. And then come down to the bar that it's in and move it right to there. Now watch, I'm just going to back up.
If you have, I'd appreciate a subscribe and like.
See how it came up in there?
Otherwise, I'll see you in the next video.
And it stays on there until it's over. Or we could even back it up. And then again, let me move this up out of the way. Left click and hold it. And now watch again.
If you have, I'd appreciate a subscribe and like. Go for it. Otherwise, I'll see you in the next video.
And now it all goes away. Now, I'm going to point out one other thing to you. When I'm talking to somebody on the phone, I'm very, very grammar and punctual. But doing these videos, you got to have some fun. I'm just being me when I'm not on the phone. Talking like anybody else, saying I ain't got none, blah, blah, blah. But when I'm on the phone, I'm very proper. And this video, you've got to make people laugh and want to go along with you and watch it. These are short instructional videos. But what I've just shown you here was how to use just the click of a button and go and do what you need to do. It's that fun and simple. This is the little button that you're moving along. And it's like magic what it does. So that is it. Hope you've enjoyed it. And by the way, experiment with all of these boxes and keep one thing in mind. If you see that, that means you got to upgrade, you got to pay. I've never done this. I've never had to do that. I use my imagination, and one of the hardest things that you're going to find about adding in text is how to make it so eye appealing that you can't wait to see what's playing. And it takes some practice, lots of it. Anyway, that will wrap it up. Thank you very much.
I hope you've enjoyed the video. I hope it's been a little humorous as well as educational. And if you really enjoyed it, you want to subscribe and like it, go for it. Otherwise, I'll see you next time in the next video. Bye-bye.